I wasn't really sure about making this video, as most of my subscribers will know. From my last video, we suffered a very tragic loss. On the 9th of September, my son was found dead in an alleyway, and it looks as if he had fallen from a roof. It was from a flat roof. It had steps leading up to it, and we have no idea why he was up there. He had been out with his friends drinking and phoned his girlfriend to say that he was on his way home, but he never got home and was found the following morning in this alleyway, having suffered massive head injuries, and we've been told that he would have died instantly, which eases the pain in some ways, because our first thought was that he was lying there all night without crying for help, but we have been told that it was instantaneous. We don't really know why David was up on the roof. The roof did have steps to it, and we're told that some of the younger people often got up there drinking, but David was 25 and it was really out of character. There is some suspicion that he wasn't up there alone, but no one has come forward. There was evidence of paint from a gutter on his clothes, so it does look that he did fall, but until we've had the inquest, we're probably never going to know exactly what's happened, and we might never know. And I think that in some ways it's the hardest thing to deal with, and all of this really puts my own illness down to almost insignificance in comparison with the hurt and the loss that my wife and I have suffered. And we so often, you hear of people losing their children at a young age. David was 25, and I used to work with children who were disabled, and often they didn't make even to 20. And you often think, when you hear of young people dying, you think, well, I'm just glad it's not one of mine. And then when you find it's one of yours, it is devastating. I mean, you never expect to have to bury your own children. And David was very much loved by so many people, and he used to be a very talented artist. On the video I made for a musician, the video I made before this one, it was done over one of the songs that he did with a group that he had just started with. They had just finished making their first CD, and he never got to see this CD. So it's not been the easiest time. David had over about 300 people turn up for his funeral. He was so loved by so many people. He was such a gentleman and caring. Although he liked to party and fool around, he basically was very good-hearted. As a Christian, this has come as quite a test to my faith, if I'm honest. I'm not sure. It made me ask lots of questions. I still believe that God is good, and I still believe that he loves me, and that he loved David and loves David. But the pain of losing someone in this way is very difficult to deal with. I don't know really why I'm making this video as such, because in some ways it seems a little self-indulgent, but I do want to thank everyone who's taken the time to write to us and to send their condolences. It is appreciated. It is nice to know that people do care, even though they didn't know David. they've sort of got to know me via the internet and do care. As for my illness at this time, it's not brilliant, but the other thing is I'm not really over worried about it at the moment. It's my last concern. Just trying to get through this time and to help my family. I have 3 other children, all ranging from 20 to 23, all who are trying to deal with this, and that's my priority. I'm still waiting for the results of the tests that I had sent to IGeneX in America for Lyme disease, and I have no results yet. I have been trying a herbal preparation which is supposed to help, called Cemento. And I'm not sure how well that's working at the moment. I'm not sure what symptoms are caused by my illness and what are being caused by my grief. The only thing I do know is that we will get through this somehow. We just have to get through this somehow. David will always be in my mind. He every moment of the day I can see his face. I just wish I had longer with him. So I'm not going to say any more, but I will keep you in touch as I find out more about my illness, and I will continue this vlog, but I guess people will understand that this is not an easy time for me or for the rest of my family. So anyhow, I will make a video at some other point, but I just wanted people to know that we do appreciate their love and concern for us. Bye for now.